Welcome back to the Seattle Seahawks franchise. After all the aggressive moves that were made this offseason, there's only one goal in mind, and that's to make the playoffs. 2 seasons in and coming short on both times, and this year the question will be if the rookie Cal Bird is going to be the right man for the job. Will he or Sam Howell take the starting nod in today's matchup? That is still to be determined. But what we do know is that Jayden Daniels will be the opposing starting quarterback, and he gushes with talent as a dual threat option. This Commanders team took a step back a year ago, which landed them the 5th worst record last year, and even Daniels took a step back. He was still a threat on the ground game, but they brought in a new head coach in Braden Williamson, and you gotta wonder if we will see more of Daniels' arm in the Buffalo Bills system they are running today. If that is so, then along with Terry McLaurin, we gotta worry about the 9th overall pick and the best player in the draft a year ago, George Stevenson out of Michigan. He has all the tools to be one of the best receivers in the game, and their duo is going to put a lot of stress on our secondary today. From former first rounder to their current one, they bolstered up their defensive line by taking Jermaine Meekins out of Notre Dame with the 5th overall pick. The edge rusher is picked directly after Cal Bird, and he's supported by a very solid cast to help him. Jonathan Allen is going to be an issue. We are a run-first team, and this is someone who can disrupt our flow, so expect that we will keep him doubled up at the line at all times. But the key piece to keep their defense afloat is actually Frankie Louvu, who does everything on the field. We'll probably see him lined up off ball and at the edge, and we need to be aware of where he is on each snap. As their linebacker looks to attack, our newly acquired one in Ivan Pace will need to wait for his debut, and the whole reason we got him was to contain scrambling quarterbacks, but his rib injury will put us in a next man up mentality early on to start the season. You will see a lot of names and numbers that are added on to this team, and as the season proceeds, I will make sure you are kept up to date on who they are and what our expectations are out of them. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and like the video as we are ready to get week 1 going. We will have to wait to find out who the starting quarterback is for the Seahawks, as Jason Myers is still the kicker for us, and the 3rd season of this franchise is underway. Touchback in the end zone, and we will get to see Jayden Daniels for the first time in this series. I have a fun story for Jayden Daniels because I was at the game when he threw the Hail Mary. It was the most electric ending I've ever experienced. And he's going to show off his Hail Mary arm to start, and the pass is broken up. Cameron Tucker. He was drafted last year and had a fantastic rookie season, but still came up short of being the Rookie of the Year. We know he's got a chip on his shoulder with lots to prove in his sophomore season, as the first completion is made to Jahan Dotson for 8. He gets ganged up and it was led out by Terrell Bernard. More on him later, as the run goes to Robinson and he's got nowhere to go. Tyrell Dotson, who's been amazing entering his 3rd season with the Seahawks, and we get the new season going with a 3-and-out. Back to return is Braden Parks, 6th round rookie out of USC, and his first NFL touch won't amount to much. And we will see Cal Bird step onto the field. There were speculations that Sam Howell would take on his former team, but we opted to go with the young rookie out of Miami. And here's the new era under center donning the number 2. His first snap is a handoff to Walker, and not much there. Kenneth Walker still reached 1,000 yards last season, even though he missed 5 games, and you can see the explosiveness he brings as he has the first down. 2,000 yards will be reachable this season if he remains healthy. And now some confusion at the line. Play clock was running down and they'll be forced to burn an early timeout. Rookie's first game brings some extra nerves and trying to perfect everything. We just want to see what he's got and try to keep things simple, as he heaves his first career pass deep, and it's hauled in by Metcalf. 49 yards. And this is what we were thirsting for all series, a quarterback who can make these types of throws, and this was a dime, and what a way for these two to initiate their new brotherhood. 2 running backs in the backfield. You'll notice a number 31, that's Danny Beverly, as Walker will lose 2 on the play. Danny Beverly actually beat out Junior Bates in camp, and the undrafted rookie is now our 3rd option at running back. But here's a familiar face as Charbonnet gets it on the screen, and we'll get 6 of it back. 3rd down. Charbonnet now lined up in the slot. They motion Walker slightly. The throw across is caught by Metcalf. He smells the end zone, fighting and gets in. Cal Bird has the first touchdown of his career, and it's to our superstar DK Metcalf. Just excellent protection, a perfect strike over the middle, and Cal Bird is going to realize really quickly that this is the guy you want to get the ball to, and it's clear he crosses the plane. What a first impression by the rookie as we take a 7-0 lead here on the road, and it all starts with the defense's ability to make stops, as Robinson has it and loses the football. Recovered by Seattle, and it's Terrell Bernard who falls on top of it. Making the most of his opportunities with Ivan Pace out, but this is credited to Cameron Tucker, who travels a long way to meet Robinson downhill and pops the football loose. What a start for him and this team. Here's Bird, throwing into double coverage, and Cook actually had a shot at it. That's not a high percentage throw, but we do appreciate his ability to place it where only his guy could get it. As this is completed across the middle to Rick Taylor, 4th round rookie out of Memphis, who I'm very excited about given his size and athletic traits. As Bird now looking to extend the play, doing his best Jaden Daniels impression and tackled out of bounds. Cal Bird fires up the team, and the rookie was known as a scrambler out of the draft, shows off his improvising skills there. And now he takes a huge hit to the chops by Meekins, the rookie. He's lucky to have gotten the ball out. Pistol formation with 2 tight ends on 2nd down. With time, going for the end zone, and it's broken up. Intended for the rookie Christopher McLeod, it's 3rd down. Needing 10 more. Quick toss to the outside is batted down. Nice play, and the field goal unit will look to add on to the lead. Here's Myers, and he will knock it through from 35. As much as I would love to gush over our new quarterback, our defense is the reason we are even in this position to begin with, and it's already looking like an improvement from last year. Completion to Sinnott gets them 6. They go with the I formation on 2nd and 4, looking to stretch to the short side of the field, but nowhere to go. Byron Murphy, now in his 3rd season, forces 3rd and medium. He'll try to take advantage of the rookie corner, and Duhan steps up to the challenge and knocks it away. High potential corner from Oregon State, and the Commanders will have another 3 and out. As the drive opens up with Walker, who will swerve his way up the middle. Walker remains in the backfield with 2 tight ends. They send the blitz, and it's not picked up, but a wise move by the rookie Bird to toss it away. Frankie Louvu came in hot, and now he's in a 3-point stand. Needing 4. They send 5 this time. Bird will go underneath to Cook, and the 2nd-year receiver from Troy has his first catch of the game and picks up the 1st down. Kendrick Cook will be getting more reps this year to test out if he could be the man to replace Tyler Lockett, as he picks up a short gain on the screen. This first quarter has been better than we could have imagined, but this final play will end with our first penalty marker of the day, and it will be against Seattle as we turn the page to the 2nd quarter. It'll be 11 yards to move the chains. Bird with a deep drop. No one is open. He will eat and take the first sack of his career, and now the rookie is rattled as he couldn't get this play off. They'll reset for this 3rd and a mile. Not many 25-yard plays you can call when teams expect it, so they'll just get as much of it back on this screen and let the defense continue to do their thing. Jaden Daniels still looking for a 1st down in this game. It starts with a 4-man rush, and he'll lob a beauty of a throw to Sinnott, but caught it out of bounds. Seattle catches a break as they try again on 2nd down. This time it'll stay in bounds, and that will also be the first time we allow them to get 10 or more on a play. Commanders looking to build on that. It's back to Robinson, and it's been a rough day for him that included the fumble, and Terrell Bernard has been all over the place in this Seahawks debut. This offense stays stubborn, trying Robinson again, and I guess if it's not a negative, it's a positive, but it's been a very impressive job by the D-line holding down the run game. Here's a pass in traffic, and Stevenson is unable to come down with it. That could have been much worse. Cal Bird, 7 of 12 with 94 yards, looking to build on that. As Charbonnet's run to the outside will get knocked backwards for a loss of 2. Offense has been a bit stalled since the opening drive. The rookie out of Miami will try to keep this drive going with his arm, and a perfect spot for Cook, who will step out of bounds. It's obviously early, but the accuracy has been spot on. Charbonnet stays on, but he'll roll out right. It's dumped off to McLeod for the rookie's first catch, but it's third and very long again. Two tight ends on the play, needing 13 yards. Bird with good protection, and will float it across to McDonald. That's his first grab of the season, but will still be well short of the sticks. Offense stays on, but it's just to get someone to jump, and they do get the infraction to occur, and this will change our decision. Rear eye formation as Bird will sneak his way forward, and it'll be good enough for a first down. 2 minutes left in the first half, and they have Rick Taylor motioning out of the slot. Play fake, pump fake, and now launching it, and caught by Taylor! Inside the 10, and we hope there will be many more of those plays with this combo. Taylor now lined up in the slot, passing again, and check down to McDonald as Bird has another rusher in his face. Clock now at 40 seconds. Pistol run for Charbonnet. He tries to kick it outside, but that's a bad decision. He should have just lowered his shoulders, and they'll face third and goal. 17 seconds left. This should be the final play. More pressure, and he swallowed up again. Goran Payne with his second of the first half, and no choice but to call on Myers again. And this will bring us to the half as it goes right through the uprights. There are some significant improvements that I've seen out of this team compared to last year. We left some points on the field, but impressed with how the rookie has played. On the other hand, I did not have 0 points on my bingo card against this offense. Daniels has been shut down and the receivers have not been winning their routes. And we'll see if we can continue to play well enough to run away with this game. The offense will start with the ball and we'll try to keep this momentum to stay on our side. It'll start with Walker. He's got good spacing, but that is not how we want to come out of the locker room to start the second half. Penalty was called on Tyler Steen, the right guard. This is dumped to Walker. He'll get a gain of 5. Single high look from the Commanders. It's going to be another short pass as the screen to Metcalf doesn't amount to much. And one thing we need to improve going forward is winning on these early downs. The penalties have put us in a bad spot today. As Walker gets it, but the Commanders are all over it, and we will bring out the punt team. This is Matt Ariza wearing the number 19 on his jersey. He has signed a 4-year deal, and we will see his powerful leg for quite some time. As Jaden Daniels and this offense will start near the 40. They're still in search of their first points, starting with a boot out left, throwing that direction, and that's completed to Jahan Dotson, beating Duhan out of the slot. And their offense has attempted to pick on the rookie all game. Now Robinson with a carry. Better run, but only for a short gain. Right tackle Jonah Williams shaking up after the play. We'll keep an eye on that side to see if we can put some more pressure on Daniels. As Robinson goes a long way, but only picks up a yard. 3rd and 6 coming up. Daniels in the gun. 4-man rush on its way. Throwing downfield, and Tucker collides into the receiver. Incomplete, and this defense remains playing at a very high level. Frustration could be pent up on the sidelines for the Commanders, and even their best field position to start, they couldn't do anything with it. As Walker gets the angle, and will have a solid start to the drive. That's only his 5th carry, and we definitely want to get him going to put this game to rest. He'll get it again, and somehow doesn't get it. That's a rare moment as we will try to move the sticks for the first time this half. Walker again, and he'll fall forward. And there's the first down we needed for the first time this quarter. Charbonnet back in the pistol look for this second down. He'll get it going to the wide side of the field. More laundry is thrown, and we beat ourselves again on early down situations. 2nd and 18, needing to just make this a bit more manageable. That's nearly going the other way on the screen, but luckily Meekins couldn't hold on. They're just too backed up to make anything happen. It's Walker, and Gregory just got demolished by Daron Payne, who's having a stellar game. It is just a 2-score game despite the shutout that is occurring. Motioning out wide is Dotson, and he'll get it back as Duhan makes a nice tackle. He's had a solid debut to start his career. One thing we haven't seen this defense do is blitz Daniels. They won't do it here as that is completed to Stevenson, and that's only his first catch of the game. Third down going with Robinson up the middle, and he'll pick up the first down yardage as they barely cross into Seahawks territory. It has been a long day for him against this defense. More motion. Pressure on Daniels, and the ball is loose in the backfield and recovered by Seattle. And it's Terrell Bernard again coming away with the loose ball. They finally dial up the blitz, and it caught Daniels off guard, and Dotson just extracts this from his possession, and this defense has been relentless. There are multiple ways to help a rookie quarterback. Keeping the other team at 0 through 3 quarters is one way of doing it. And that's a beautiful ball over the middle to Cook, and they are inside the red zone. Taylor Moton would be out for the game but would be okay. But now number 76 at right tackle is the 7th round rookie Malcolm McCullough, and his first snap is a loss of 2 for Walker. Both running backs are having a tough day. Here's a draw, and Walker doesn't get anything again. They are suffocating him in the backfield, and the safety Dupree has been all over the field today. Fourth quarter now. Dumped off. Walker won't get much, so the 2 turnovers we got today will only give us a total of 6 points. We feel good about extending this lead, but even with the kick by Myers, it's still just a 2-possession game with lots of time left to play. And Jaden Daniels has all the talent to mount this comeback. He has a clean pocket and throws this with conviction, hitting his tight end Sinot for a huge gain, and that is the most yards we've allowed on one play. We don't want to give these guys any breathing room to march down the field as Ballard gets acquainted with Robinson in the backfield. I'm expecting a big year for the second-year lineman out of Tennessee. Daniels now from empty. It's checked down to the right side, and Dotson will clean that right up to force another 3rd and long for the Commanders. Seattle pressing their corners. They dial up the blitz, and pressure gets to him again. Adafe Owe hits for a sack as a Seahawk, and we hope that will be the first of many as Daniels is gingerly getting up. But he's going to fight through it on this 4th down. They drop 7 in coverage. Pocket is closing, and the check down is tackled down by Nehemiah Pritchett, and the Seahawks get the 4th down stop. 2 years ago, this was the worst defense that stepped on the field, and they are 6 minutes away from getting their first shutout in this series. And this Commanders crowd is stunned. Walker gets 4. Cal Bird trying to milk out the rest of this game. Walker gets it back, cutting up the middle and gashing his way through to pick up a new fresh set of downs. Over 5 minutes to go. They're gonna throw here, and that is off the mark. Bird took a shot in the backfield. They rushed 7 that time. 2nd down. Going back to the ground with Walker. Cook creates space, and the blocks were set up nicely for a gain of 8. 3rd down, and Danny Beverly is the running back. But it's a throw out to Lockett on the RPO. He's got the first and his first catch of the season. Tyler Lockett playing a mentor role this year. We go from the vet to the rookie. Beverly with space, and he's got the touchdown. Danny Beverly won the job out of camp, beating out Junior Bates because of his explosiveness, and we got to see what he brings to the table as the rookie finds the first score in his first NFL game. And all the rookies have contributed in a major way today. From 1st round pick to undrafted player, this class could be a threat for the many years to come. We are well on our way to win this game, but there's still much at stake. We desperately want this shutout against the Commanders to make this one of our statement games in this series. And this is also huge for Jaden Daniels as well. They were the 5th worst team last year, and he's still trying to win these fans over that he can be their leader. As Duhan continues his impressive debut. On 2nd down, they'll continue to move this through the air. Toss to the outside is caught out of bounds, and these guys just can't catch a break. 3rd down, needing 3 yards. He's crushed on the blind side. It's Amari Barno. Welcome back. We missed this quickness off the edge, and the day keeps getting longer for their unit. 4th down, over the middle, and Stevenson makes the tough grab. They are not done yet. And the Seahawks will call a timeout to talk things over. This is only the 3rd time they've been on our side of the turf. Daniels, pump fakes, pocket collapsing. He's gonna run. Yeah, that's not gonna happen this year. We addressed this issue in the offseason, buddy. Daniels fires across. It's broken up. Guess who? Kendrick Duhan, the rookie again. They've been in these stressful 3rd and longs all day. Daniels lofting it deep to the outside. And that's not the guy you can get by today. KB3 is putting receivers behind bars. 4th down. Final chance for the Commanders. Throwing back to the right side. That's knocked away. And the shutout is complete. Turnover on downs. And this defense is taking us back to the Legion of Boom days. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's still just one game. And we are just one 1st down away from ending it. And Walker will pick it up. And even on a rough day like today, he's got 71 yards. And how about this for an ending? Sam Howell will come in to take the final kneel down against his former mates. And the victory ends with a cherry on top. 23-0 is the final score. We complete the shutout, and there was a time where this defense was a liability. But today, this group we've put together in the offseason showed a lot of heart. Cal Bird threw for a touchdown, but I think whenever it's a rookie's first game, you're looking for 2 things that he accomplished: getting the win and protecting the football. But I'm going to be honest as well. These throws we saw from him today were really impressive. I think this guy can be really good one day. And it's a lot easier to take some riskier throws at times. Even the one to Kendrick Cook in double coverage was almost caught. But the defense was the star of the show. I love what I saw from our corners today, especially Kendrick Duhan, and getting to Jaden Daniels 3 times and forcing 2 fumbles was a great way to get the season kicked off. I don't expect us to shut out teams every week, but for me it's more about seeing what we want to do on that side of the ball come to fruition. We wanted more pass rush. We wanted to contain the quarterback, and the job was done. It's not always going to be perfect, but we have to love where we are headed with this team. Tyrel Dodson has been the heart of this defense, and I'm thinking about giving him a captain's patch soon if he keeps up his great play. Today was out of this world with what he did. He made plays in the backfield, forced turnovers, and cleaned up his tackles almost every time. He's just a guy that does the dirty work, and not many guys in this series have been as successful as he has been so far. And that's why it's sweeter for us when we see him get rewarded with a big-time play, which resulted as the player of the game for me. But unfortunately, just as there is high praises for him, we are going to see what it's like without him, along with some other key players like Kenneth Walker. Steven Gregory is also hurt, which means big Malcolm McCullough will get the start at left guard next game. Number 76 took over the rest of the game at right tackle, and he did well protecting the strong side on one-on-one blocks, and we even got to see him get to the second level on run plays. He's still underdeveloped, but he's gonna need to step it up the next game, which will be against another quarterback who likes to run. We are getting tested early with these mobile quarterbacks, and Jalen Hurts may be a bit more of a problem with the experience he has under his belt. They are coming off a convincing win over the Dallas Cowboys, beating them by 2 scores, and Hurts was a catalyst for their success, rushing for a score and throwing for 2 touchdowns as well. But the injury bug hit them too, as Saquon Barkley will be sidelined with a hamstring injury, so maybe that's to our advantage. But that will be all for the episode. What a fun way to get the 3rd season kicked off. Let me know what you think of this team in the comments section, and please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are just getting started in this Seahawks franchise. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm Monkey C, and I'm out.